Welcome to my channel. It's a girl Bumi, it's a girl Lelo. So today I'm going to be talking about another hot topic regarding love and relationships. Y'all guys, please make sure before we go any further and before we start delving into this hot topic, can you please make sure that you subscribe to my channel? That is going to help my channel grow, y'all guys. Please do subscribe to my channel and please hit the like button and comment down below, y'all guys. I still need your insights. I still need your inputs, y'all guys. Obviously, this is a platform where you become sensitive to other people's emotions. You don't just say things irrationally because we're all going through something in life. So make sure that you become kind and you present your insights in a more polite way. So thank you so much for effing with me, and I F with you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate anyone watching this video. I know that my videos are not as up to perfection right now, but I know that few years down the line, if God blesses me with more years, y'all guys, because I don't like to be arrogant like that, as if I know everything. If God blesses me with more years, I am pretty much going to look back on these videos and be like, what the heck was I doing? What the heck was I trying to do? Look at how crusty I was. Look at how, you're gonna have, sometimes you're gonna have to create these memories so you can also be an inspiration to other people who are going to take on the very same path of becoming a YouTuber. So, y'all guys, without further ado, my topic today, my hot topic today about relationships. And you guys, please do not mind my eyes. I like rolling my eyes. I like looking that way and that way. And I'm talking to, my audience. So, but either way, I am not doing a public speech or public, speaking. I'm speaking to people who are just like, just like me. So, anyways, it's okay. The topic is, so y'all guys, let me hint you. I wrote down some points so that I do not forget what I would want to tend to talk about. So I jotted down some notes on my diary so that I get to be on track and I don't lose way of what I want to talk about, okay? So yeah, let's get to it. And my topic today is going to be about, regarding the hot topic, it's going to be about how to make your woman happy in a relationship. How do you make a woman happy in a relationship? So let's get down to it. Maybe you might find yourself being a man and you're kind of like struggling with understanding women, and I mean, please do keep in mind that these are my opinions, my finding outs, my realizations, and my experiences. You have your own, and that doesn't mean that neither of us there is someone who's wrong. So there might be more things as well, but I'm going to just hint on a few, okay? So, what I've learned to find out is that how to make a woman happy is that first point was that you have to make sure that you're catering to the emotional needs of the woman. Make sure that you're catering to the emotional needs of a woman. As women, we are very emotional beings. We are not too practical. We we are tapped in with our emotions. We like to feel. We like to be appreciated. We like to be seen. So catering to our emotional beings, let us know that it lets us know that you really do care. One of the other things that I've seen and learned to understand is that when it comes to emotions, it's all about showing with little things. It could be you remembering the day we met, or you remembering my birthday, the first date we went to, or you having to, pick up some flowers for us, or buy some flowers for us, for those who like flowers, or just get us a gift, or cater to our needs whenever, like, during the day, checking up on us, just catering. We love affection. We are very affectionate. We are very different from men. Men are like practical. They are the doers. They do tap into their emotions, that I don't disregard, but most of the time they are not vibrating in that frequency. But for us women, it's like we are more on that side of, we want to feel, we want to feel that we are cared for, we are important, we are nurtured. All those little things, they mean a lot to us. Making sure that the house is all locked, making sure that our safety, it's like, we are safe around you. We feel a sense of security, a sense of balance. And what else? I don't want to go overboard and trying to mix everything up and confuse people. So that's what I talk about when I talk about catering to a woman's emotional needs. And if you did not hear what I just said, please hit the button of rewind. Just rewind and go listen again. There is no one who's going to restrict you when it comes to that, okay? So another thing is that, yo guys, please also don't mind my eyes, because I feel like I have not been sleeping very well these days. I've been experiencing insomnia. Yo guys, if there is anyone of you who like does experience insomnia, like the lack of sleep, please do let me know in the comment section, because it is so terrible. I don't know. I tend to just, be up in my head thinking about a lot of things. Like, I spend most of the time thinking, y'all guys. So I guess it's one of the things. So don't mind if I look like I am exhausted, or I look like there is just like exhaustion in my face. I don't look so lively, and but either way, it's not about looks or whatever the case might be. If it's about looks for you, then it's fine. It's none of my business, because you won't change anything either way about me. This is who I am. And the other thing is that I am here to just deliver my insights and give someone out there, a hint and understanding, what does make a woman happy exactly. And then I'm going to delve into my second point. My second point is that ensure that there is stability, ensure that there is stability, foundation, and a sense of security. We like to feel a sense of balance, a sense of security, a sense of, a foundation where we know that, we can feel secured. We can trust in you. We can trust in you to lead the way. We can trust in you to lead the relationship. We as women, we tend to pinpoint traits within you. If like you can be a potential great father to our kids, if it would ever lead to that point where we have kids together, we are checking if, like, would you be a great father to the kids? Would you be responsible? Do you know how to handle your finances? Are you, do you know how to communicate? Are you like, do you panic when it comes to stress and all those things? Like, can you get things done? Can we trust in you to lead? I'm not saying that men are not supposed to panic. I'm not saying that men are not supposed to feel, are not supposed to express when they're going through the most. But all I'm saying is that we want to feel a sense of foundation that is secured, that is stable. We want to know if you've got plans ahead. Are you working towards your plans, whether it's financial stability, or are you catering and offering the emotional needs, the relationship needs as a whole? We want to know all those things here, guys. We tend to check some of those things. If like, are you making us feel secured around you, or are you just a man who is just fooling around, playing around? Well, for a serious woman, they can get along with you for that particular time, when it's fun. But majority of us women, we want stability, we want to be chosen, we want to feel important in the relationship, we want to know that you are for us, we are for you, and we want to know that at the end of the day, perhaps maybe it might lead to something stable, because we would really hate to waste our time with a dude that does not have a plan. It might, even if it might start off as being friendly or as being all fun and all those kind of things, but trust you, believe me, us women, we tend to catch feelings, and when the feelings get involved, we now start questioning a lot of things about the relationship as a whole. So to make a woman happy, you need to give her a sense of stability, a sense of foundation, a sense of security. You gotta, I'm not talking about having everything figured out, but you have to be in a path where you are showing signs that you're getting somewhere. Or even if you do something and you fail at it, but trying, being persistent and resilient, it is very important for us to see those qualities in a man. And one of the things that would make us happy is to feel a sense of stability, a sense of security. If we feel like you as a man, you are full of games and all those other things, you're full of playing, you're full of not being sure, you're too indecisive, you don't really know where you're going, where you stand, what you want, we tend to give you an amount of time where we allow you to be yourself and to kind of adjust everything. But the sooner we start feeling like now it's getting too much and you're getting too comfortable, we now start questioning our value when it comes to who you think we are to you in your life. So the minute we start getting to that point, we are now start analyzing if everything is worth giving to, or should we really reassess the whole situation and start looking for something that will realign with us. And remember, for us women, we have a biological clock, not as like men. So I'm not saying that other women should feel very pressured because they've got like a biological clock. Women can't have kids at a certain age. God is a God of miracles, and they can give you whatever it is that you want at whatever age that you want. God can give you whatever it is that you want at whatever age that you want, but at the same time, just being practical about things and being factual. We as women, we tend to look at the age, and we don't want to find ourselves being in our 40s and now we are, it's possible to start like family and start stuff like that in your 40s, but really honestly, it's not something that all of us women, not all of us, really hope for. So if you're gonna waste so much time and you just dipping and dabbing and doing all those things that are not showing sense of stability, security, then you're not gonna make us happy. So make sure that you check that off the list. So and another third point, we are on our third point, which is prioritize your woman. Make sure that you prioritize the woman, y'all guys. Prioritize the woman, the woman. Make sure that you give them time, affection, and attention, y'all guys. Make sure that you make your woman feel like they are your priority. Just like when you wake up, go brush your teeth, you are prioritizing to take care of your dental health, right? Just like when you think that, oh, I need to go and eat, you're prioritizing your hunger because you want to feed your stomach and you want to eat. So it is important for you to remember that you have to go and eat, or else you're gonna not have energy for the rest of the day, and you know that it's not going to have positive outcomes. So we want to feel like we matter that way in your life. You need to learn to prioritize. You need to understand that, okay, the day has passed, let me communicate with my woman at least once a day. You don't have to give us immense amount of attention or affection and be too much, like, be too clingy and too needy. No, we also like mystery, and we also like to have a little, our little space to ourselves. And we like for a man to feel secured in us and trust us, to have our own space. But at the same time, don't give us immense too much space to kind of like even question ourselves if like you ever think of us, or you're prioritizing other things other than us. So you make sure that you prioritize your woman. Make sure that if you are in, or you find yourself in a long distance relationship with your woman, make sure that at least you see them once or twice in a month, if that is possible for you. And if you feel like you can do more than that, then you can do more than that. If you're staying like in the same space area, or whatever the case might be, make sure that you prioritize making time for them as well. Like, make sure that you at least take them out once in a while, surprise them. Don't be the one who's the guy who's waiting for a woman to prepare the first date. Don't be the one to be, the man that's waiting for the woman to think about the first date, or to think about, making you like, making an impression for you. You as a man, you should feel the responsibility to feel like, what, I just want to like impress. We as women, whatever you give us, we multiply it. Whatever you do, we reciprocate what you're giving. So if you're not giving anything, like, you don't have to give millions, you don't have to go and have everything figured out. But whatever energy that you're giving us, we multiply, and we make sure that everything gets to be on an equal balance. Okay. And I'm not saying that women are not supposed to make the first impression or stuff like that. It's like, things have changed these days, so you can also do that as a woman, but make sure that your man also reciprocates the energy that you're giving off. So if your woman has planned the first date for all of you guys, make sure you do something a little extra special for her the next time. Reciprocate the energy, have that dynamic where you guys are sharing to do things, ideas, or whatever the case might be, to keep the relationship moving forward. So make sure that you prioritize your woman, whether it's calling them once a day or calling them in a week. Maybe you can call them twice or once. Sometimes you can call them at a random, maybe in the evening, when before they go to sleep, or in the morning. You don't have to do it repeatedly like it's a routine, but make sure you just tend to think of mixing things up. All right, so prioritizing your woman is very essential for any other relationship to make a woman happy. And then we're going to our other point, which is and also, oh, I forgot another point, which is reassurance. When we are talking about prioritizing a woman, make sure you reassure your woman that you love them. Make sure that you let them know that you care about them, you're attracted to them. Make sure we like to be made feel like we are beautiful. You have to tell us that we're beautiful. You have to compliment us, and we would reciprocate that back, to make you feel good as a man. Make sure that you acknowledge her efforts. Make sure that you say such words that are very special. Yeah, reassurance is very crucial for us, for you to reassure us that you are for us, and you are willing to go all out to let us know that you really do care for us. So another point is that communication. Make sure that you communicate with us. We do not like to have to figure you out like a piece of puzzle every time. It's like we are playing chess with you. Every time we have to guess what you feel like. Every time we have to make sure that you communicate with us. Communication is very essential, you guys, for both of you, for both of you in the relationship, communication is very essential. But for us women, we want to know that you're interested in talking to us, you're interested in spending time and getting to know us, where we come from, what interests us, what do we like, what don't we like. We like to laugh, we like, like, communicate with us. Don't be nonchalant. That is the worst 10 off for any woman out there, to have a man who is very nonchalant, who's coming off like he is so masculine to a point that it's just irritating. I'm not saying men should not be masculine, but to a point where you are just too macho. You're this macho man. You've got ego, you've got pride. You wanna, your mysterious way is just way too much. We like men to also tap into their emotional side, emotional sense of them, so that you can relate to how we process things. We'd like to see that emotional side, a center side in you as a man. So make sure that you become very open and vocal, okay? We don't have to always dig things up. We don't have to always guess that maybe you're going through something, maybe you don't. Please, communication, okay? Hey babe, I didn't like 1 2 3. Hey, sometimes we really like, the dominance. We like to feel like, not all of us, but some women out there do really like men who have a little sense of dominance. Most are like, hey babe, where you going? Can I pick you up? Like, can we talk? No, sit down, come here, we need to talk about this, what's going on, tell me. But yeah, I've noticed that lately you've been like, irritated, or whatever the case might be. Like, show that kind of, like, have that masculine emotional sense in you that lets us know that you care. Hey babe, are you okay? Are you sure you okay? Like, no, come on, let's sit down, I just want to make sure that you're okay. And then you sit down with your person, your woman, you ask her, you talk to her, so how was your day? You seemed a little bit distant these days. You seem a little bit too busy these days. What's going on? When are we going to spend time together? Like, communicate, yo guys. Babe, I like it when you do 1 2 3 for me, or I like it when you do 1 2 3 for us. Okay, using the term me sometimes makes it feel like it's all about you, but you can kind of like, because when you're in a relationship, it's all about we, it's not about just you. So you kind of like have to be the kind of man that gets to communicate, like, open up, hey babe, I'd really like to talk to you about something. I feel like we should add this, I feel like we should do that. It's so nice to work hand in hand in a relationship with a man that is very vocal, but is very sensitive with his communication. Like, it's really, it shows a sense of, like, care. It shows that. So have that communication, okay? And then the other point is effort. So put in effort in everything that you do. Don't let yourself don't let yourself to be way too comfortable with the way things are. You're too comfortable about everything. You're too comfortable with your physique. You're too comfortable with not switching things up. You're too comfortable with everything. Put in effort in how you switch up your dressing style. Put in effort with surprising us with, oh, I've joined a gym or something like that. A person, we all love different. Some people are big, and that's okay. I'm not saying there shouldn't be love there, but have variety. Put in effort in anything that you do, whether it's getting a new haircut, whether it's appearing, looking different. Sometimes you're not a man, that you're not in touch with your romantic sense of the other side of you that's romantic. Sometimes just be spontaneous and just buy us flowers. You see those things in the movies, you see those things, people doing them. Like, put variety, put effort in what you're doing. If you're taking it out on a date, try something different. Put in effort, put in thought. Sometimes effort, it does not have to be something that has to be monetary. Sometimes it's just thinking, helping your partner to think about things you can try out. Sometimes it means helping your partner think about, how you guys can work with your finances. Talk about something different. Put in effort in the relationship and be someone who is serious. If you are consistently this always fun, joking person around, have a sense of seriousness in you. Sometimes have serious conversations. Ask your partner, what do you think about our financial situation at this point? I feel like we need to sit down and talk about our finances. Okay, this is my side hustle, this is what I do, and so what are you working on? How can we make this money? Or I was thinking, share your ideas. If you feel like you're not comfortable to be in that point with your partner when it comes to finances and all those kind of things, just share with them, like, how you've got your dreams and aspirations and how you'd want to take a 1 2 3. At least let them know, or give them advice on how to handle finances. Or maybe at least you can talk about perhaps maybe you can talk about drafting a financial plan for your relationship specifically. Like, okay, babe, this is where we stand financially on a yearly basis, on a monthly basis. I feel like we should stack up some cash for us both. That money is separated, that money is separated for you guys to cater to the relationship needs, whether it's going out on dates, whether it's trying something new with your person. You can say, what, on a monthly basis, I feel like we should stack up $200, every time. Or I'm just mentioning an amount. You can talk about that, and you trust your woman enough to handle the finances, or your guys have separate cards together, yeah, something like that, and your guys monitor you can also go as far as, saving up for something serious. You can never know, your guys. So put an effort in anything, challenge your partner with different things, okay? So that is putting effort, all right? And the other point is physical intimacy, okay? Physical intimacy. So physical intimacy, it goes on so many levels. It's not just, the intimate part where you sleep with your person. Physical intimacy, first of everything, do not, and I say and I repeat, do not start. If you want your woman to fall in love with you and to be happy with you, or to make them happy, you have to make sure that you invest so much on the emotional aspects. Remember, us women, we are emotional beings. So in order for us to fall head over heels for you, you have to kind of like start there with the, the emotional intimacy, the intellectual connection, like, you have to warm us up there first, and then we can get to the physical intimacy, and that is going to be fireworks, whether it's sexual intimacy or whether it's physical touch. Yo guys, women love intimacy. We love to be kissed on the random. We like to be, kissed on the forehead. We like to be given hugs. We like to be picked up. We like to be cuddled. We like to be tickled. We like all those things. We like to have fun. Specifically for me, y'all guys, I'm that kind of person. I want my person to be my best friend. I want my person to be my friend. I want them to make me laugh. I want to laugh with them. I want to be, funny, goofy, and I just that is what makes me or would make me happy per se, you know. So make sure that you kind of like cater to your woman's physical needs, you know, whether it's like it's a intimate touch when you're driving, just hold your partner's leg or something, you know. And sometimes just, you know, tell them, babe, give me your hand while you're driving, hold me, something, just not every day or whatever, switch things up, be spontaneous, you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, whether it's in public, you know, kind of like you can like spank it off, you know where what I'm talking about, at a random. I'm not saying like spanking it on the butt while there's people watching publicly and you just kind of like doing it so like, you know, like dramatic and all those kind of thing. Something a little bit, you know, down low, but in a way that is you can let your partner see that you are just checking them out, you know, whatever the case might be. We like that. We like kisses, we like hugs, we like to be hugged from behind. That gives us a sense of security. We like all those things as women, all right? So make sure that you do that. And what else did I not touch on? Best friend, be a best friend and a lover. So you have to make sure that you become your person's best friend. Don't be a stranger. Your guys are sitting together, you don't even think of talking about anything. I'm not saying every time there has to be a conversation between you guys, there isn't any moment of silence where your guys are just, you're just tuning in, you're listening like to your own thoughts, and you're just enjoying the connection without having to yada yada so much. Sometimes the talking is not necessary because you'll end up even talking things that are just unnecessary, you know. And if you feel like you want to talk too much, and you just, be like me, start a YouTube channel and start talking too much, you know. So also, yeah, be a best friend and a lover. We want our men to make us feel like we can be ourselves around. We don't need to be anything else additional. We don't want to feel like we have to feel a sense of insecurity about our bodies or how we look. Having a male best friend, you do anything with them and you inspire each other positively, you know. You don't have to make your woman feel ugly for how they are, whether they are getting bigger or they are getting slimmer. You know, we all have our own preferences. If you feel like your preference is that you want your woman to be fit and all those kind of things, just say, hey babe, you know, I feel like maybe we can try out these gym routines, or we can, you know, if we are financially equipped, can we go to the gym, can we join a gym or something like that. You know, I'd really like for us to kind of like physically work out if you are keen to joining me, okay. And if they're not interested, you kind of like, just, have them around, at least propose that, okay, can you please accompany me to the gym while I work out? Maybe you might find yourself interested. And if it's not that, whatever the case might be, your guys, you know your preferences when it comes to women and what you want. So there is no perfect or imperfect thing, you know. So your guys, yeah, make sure that you become a best friend and a lover. Make sure that you guys laugh together, you tickle each other, whatever the case might be. Let it be fun, your guys, you know. Yeah, we love that as women. And yeah, we like to feel like that. We like to feel special. We like to feel like in the moment, in the given present moment, we are the only thing that is important, only thing that matters. You don't have to be touching your phone 24/7. Every time we are around you, you're busy with something. You are just, your attention span is everywhere, it's elsewhere. You're looking at your phone, it's very important than that. You are not connecting with us, you are neglecting of us. You know, I'm not saying you should consistently 24/7, 365, every minute, every second, pay attention to us. But what you can do is, show a side of you that is showing that you are there, you're present, okay. So that's it for my hot topic. Thank you so much for watching, for whoever's watching. And if I appear like I am exhausted, you guys, I did not sleep at all. I struggle with insomnia, and yeah, that's just about that. And please let me know on the comment section what you thought about this. This is how you can make your woman happy. And if you feel like you want to add some things, you can comment down below, your guys. It is for free. Make sure to put your insights and let me know, your guys, do you enjoy what I would talk about when it comes to relationships or love in relationships? And what would you want to know when it comes to love and relationships? I might create a topic on that. Please do not mind anything that is like, if I look very exhausted, you guys. Honestly speaking, I do feel exhausted. But I told myself, like, you know what? I hope this camera has adjusted me very well, because I really struggled with the angle, and I hope it's not cutting my head or keeping me short, whatever the case might be. I really pushed myself to say, you know what? Let me just do something different today. Let me try and upload this video on YouTube, so that whoever gets to watch, whether it's 2 people, 3 people, it doesn't matter, you guys. At the end of the day, God will align me with people who are for me and who can understand what I usually post. And you know, like I always say in my videos, nothing has to always be perfect in the beginning, and you figure it out along the way eventually, and you become perfect and master it. There is no perfection, actually. Yeah, there isn't. You just become good at what you do the more you keep on doing it, you know. And sometimes you don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to take a leap of faith and just be about it, okay? I would usually normally criticize everything before I do something. I used to be that kind of person. I used to feel like, oh, before I start a YouTube channel, I kind of need to like have, you know, these clothes. I kind of need to do vlogs where it's like in an attractive place. I have to go out, I have to spend money, I have to do this and that. But I no, God talked to me and said, you know what, my child, just take a leap of faith, do it. And maybe perhaps 5 years down the line, or not even 5 years down the line, maybe 3 years down the line, 2 years down the line, you are going to look back and be an inspiration for someone when you tell them that it is possible to start a YouTube channel. You don't have to have, you know, it is your channel after all. You are sending the message to the world. You are sharing your love, your life with the world, and you want to be an inspiration and get your message across, or whatever it is that you're doing. So God just said, you know what, my child, don't be stressing about nothing. If you are meant to reach certain people who are for you, they will be for you, and they will not see. If one thing I've also learned is that, guys, if someone and things and people are for you, they will not have reason to try and criticize you or pinpoint mistakes. Oh, she doesn't look perfect this way. Oh, she doesn't look, you know, oh, she's not like this. No, those people are not for you, literally. Oh, no. The very same reason that says, you know, when you love something and you love someone, I'm talking about people who have loved before. You don't, even if they have faults, you kind of like look down on those faults. You kind of like look down on the mistakes. You kind of look down on the imperfections, because you know what, you are the only one who knows how magnificent they are, how beautiful they are, how their imperfections make them perfect, you know. I tend to be like that in love. I overlook the mistakes, the downfalls. I overlook situations that other people wouldn't even normally agree to, you know, just because I am, or I have agreed to say that, you know what, I really do love this person, and I see beyond that. I see beyond the mistakes, the imperfections. So I feel like if you are going to be of certain people, you're gonna be of certain people, and you're not gonna win the whole world after all. So I'm gonna leave you with love and light. Please make sure that you do subscribe, yo guys. Make sure that you like the video. It's helping me grow as you like or as you comment. Don't forget to tell me if maybe you have like relationship idea ideas or questions that you might want to ask regarding relationships and love. I'm gonna also do another video on how to make how to make your man happy in a relationship. Yo guys, I'm gonna try posting as consistent as I can, all right? Because this 4,000 watch hours is a drag, I'm telling you. So thank you so much. Love and light. Bye.